Welcome to PotterWatch. I am the Green Ghost, your infamous talk show host. Now, I know this is everybody's first time at the show, and I hope everybody is as excited as Taryn has been. But please remain calm and courteous until I give you the go-ahead to respond. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep levitating 50 feet in the air and pray that I don't fall to my death. Levitation training with Marissa can be a bit tricky. Please don't tell her I said that I do love her. Anyway, since this is our first showing, I figured we could go back to the beginning and go to the roots of Hogwarts and talk about the founders of Hogwarts. Now, this subject is particularly fascinating to me because without the founders, we really wouldn't have Hogwarts, now would we? No founders, no Hogwarts, and that really wouldn't be all that fun. Now, these four founders, Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw, got together and built Hogwarts, and they prized certain kinds of students with who they wanted to come. Now, whether you were intelligent, cunning, fair, or brave, they took these students in and they taught them everything that they could possibly teach them to help them on in the course of life. And we know that they prevailed greatly, that there's a lot of stuff that happens nowadays with magic and everything, and it's all thanks to them. Now, we also know that Salazar Slytherin differed from the rest of the founders, and that he had a lot of opinions that the others didn't agree with. One of them being that only purebloods should be able to learn magic at Hogwarts. Now, obviously, we know there was a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of stuff that happened, and eventually Salazar Slytherin left. But not before putting a giant murderous snake in his Chamber of Secrets to kill all non-purebloods. So anyways, I do have some questions for you guys. My first question would be, who is your favorite founder? Even though I am a Slytherin, and that's the best house ever, obviously, my favorite founder is actually Helga Hufflepuff. I personally think she's the kind of woman that would give you freshly baked chocolate chip cookies and love and be there for you and hug you until you feel better, and all the things that you need in life that make you feel warm and love and good. And she's the kind of woman to give that to you, and obviously we all know Slytherin loves Hufflepuff. My second question is, if you could go back in time and meet one of the founders, who would that be? That is where Salazar Slytherin would come into play. I want to meet him not only because he is the founder of my house, but I want to pick every bit of knowledge that I possibly can from his brain, even all the dark magic and stuff that he has. My third question is, we all know that all the founders are known by the bling bling that they've got, that the person that we don't talk about sought after to create things that we don't say. Anyways, of the sword, the diadem, the cup, or the locket, which one is your favorite? What would you like to have? This is where I would choose the Sword of Gryffindor, because I can stab my enemies with it. And at this point, this is where I'm legally obligated under contract that I don't know about to tell you that violence and killing is illegal. My last question, and this is a big one, is since we all know that Salazar Slytherin had the Chamber of Secrets, do you think that the other founders had secret rooms also? Where would they be, and what would they have in them? I personally think that they all probably had different rooms. Godric Gryffindor probably has a room up on a lever in the common room that you have to pull, and it's got all sorts of swords and weapons and things that he's got in there. And I think Rowena Ravenclaw probably has a room up in the astronomy tower, and you have to tap the bricks just right and give 100 riddles, answer them all by yourself just to get into the room, but it's got like all her personal parchments and all her writings and philosophies and everything that she personally wrote down. And Helga Hufflepuff probably has a room that's a part of the room of requirement, and in there she's got all sorts of recipes and memoirs and things that she's written to help with healing and help with herbology and potions and different things like that. And I think she's got a whole bunch of cool stuff in there. Now, it is time for me to go. You can respond to this video with a video of your own and post it on the main page with hashtag PotterWatch and your house name. And if you post a response to the questions, you do get 35 points. Yeah! If you feel you can't do a video, you can respond in the comments below, and I will accept that, but you will only receive 10 points for it. I really suggest the video. Anyways, it is time for me to go. Green Ghost out. Bye bye.